questions. So I do think that is us live now, which is brilliant. And in terms of the session today, I always like to set a little bit of an intention for the session. So the intention today is to just enjoy the moment, enjoy this moment of meditation, mindfulness and relaxation as we go through the session today. And I can see just a wee comment coming through. Hi Alistair, great that you're here this morning. So as always, you assume whichever posture, whichever position feels good for you today, and the main thing is to keep the spine nice and elongated, whether you're lying down on a flat surface or whether you're seated on a chair or on the floor. Just aiming for that posture to be nice and straight. I will kind of guide you through different meditations through the practice today. So if you want to just assume a different posture as you go through, then please feel free to do so when I kind of just give you the cues to change as well. So just feel free to do that as we go through. So our favourite part, the actual meditation time now. So what I'm going to do as always is just pop off my camera and I'll just guide you through the different practices today. So just take a moment or two to just get yourself really relaxed, to get into a nice comfortable position and enjoy. So this practice is called Just As You Are, and nicely in keeping with our Enjoy the Moment theme today. This can be done in either a comfortable seated position or you may want to lie down. And just bring your attention to your breath and follow the gentle rhythm of your breathing. To begin, have your hands just nestled in your lap, resting on your knees. Just notice your breath. And next, put your hand on your chest and notice how it rises and falls as you inhale and exhale. And gently closing your eyes if your eyes are not already closed. And now think about how your skin feels under the palm of your hand. Is it warm or cool to touch? Just get a sense of how this simple hand gesture has now changed the course of your meditation as you begin to become more and more aware of the present moment. You can choose to keep your hand on your chest. However, you may want to bring your hand back to its initial placement, whether that was nestled in your lap or placed on your knee. And now focus on how your clothes feel against your skin. Are they soft and loose, which allows for greater freedom in the meditation? Or do they feel a little bit more restrictive? Are you wearing jewellery or a watch? Just think about the weight of them and how they feel against your skin. And just narrow your awareness to how your body is feeling in this moment. Notice how you feel in the space that you're occupying. Have you chosen a comfortable spot? Are you in the corner of a room or a more central position? Are you feeling warm, or have you noticed a bit of a draft? Just expand your awareness to the room around you and your presence within the space. For the next step, just expand your awareness to what is happening outside your room. Can you hear sounds beyond the room? Can you detect footsteps, chatter, hearing passers-by? And sometimes through our meditation, you can sometimes feel that your mind is wandering a little. It's absolutely normal and okay. Just simply bring yourself back to the awareness of your breath. And if you notice a thought pop up, just acknowledge it by saying internally, I'm aware that you are there. And just allow it to be let go, rather than trying to solve whatever you're thinking about. Your breath's always a great way to just bring your thoughts back to the present moment. However, if you feel an action is required, something that's more physical, that you can choose a hand gesture, such as placing a hand on the chest, which instantly brings you back to the meditation and to how you feel right now. And that can be a good anchor. Just become now aware of your emotions and acknowledge whatever feelings occur. Resist the temptation to react to them or try and analyse them too much. Just allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to be the observer rather than the fixer. Just focus your attention back to the rise and fall of your chest and the rhythm of your breathing. Notice that relaxed feeling as you become more and more aware within your body. We're going to continue to use anchors within the body, and this time it's meditation using your hands. So if you want to change your posture at this point, please do so. And it's really common that people, especially when beginning to meditate, find it a little bit challenging to focus. And even for seasoned meditators like us here, it can be a bit challenging at times if we've got lots going on. I always think the great thing with meditation is that there's no success, no failure. It's your own practice. It's always different experience. And even if it doesn't feel particularly peaceful in a given day, you've still done meditation, you've still done mindfulness, and it's going to always be helpful, even if sometimes it feels challenging. So in this practice now, we're going to anchor the mind on a hand mudra, which is just a gesture, and feel the effect that this has on your breathing. And the amount of times that I do this one, it always surprises me on how just by changing your hand gestures, your breathing can change. And this is a really good one to do if you are kind of having a difficult conversation, or there's something challenging at work or at home. because again, nobody else needs to be aware of this other than yourself. So just allow yourself to really settle in, becoming really aware of our space in the first meditation. And if there's anything that's noisy or distracting you, or a phone pinging or anything like that, just make sure it's on silent or placed in another room. Just elongate your spine and sit or lie comfortably here for a few minutes. Feel the support of the floor or the chair beneath you, whatever the surface may be, and just encourage the crown of your head to snake itself skyward, feeling the buoyancy of your skull, and just allow all the muscles of your face to soften. And close your eyes if they're not already closed. Release your jaw. You might want to do a few mouth circles just to release any tension in the jaw. And loosen the tongue in your mouth. Allow the tongue just to float to the bottom of your mouth. And just let your shoulders drop heavily away from your ears. Just spend a moment noticing how it feels to sit or lie still. Just acknowledging any thoughts or feelings that may pop up as they will. And we're going to direct our attention now back to our breathing. And in this practice, there really is no right or wrong way to breathe. We just want to acknowledge the feelings and sensations of the breath. And just let your breath be exactly as you find it. Just notice where the breath moves through your body. Could be your tummy, your sides, your back, your chest, and even up into your collarbones. So let it move through you, filling all the internal nooks and crannies. And just as you exhale, just allow yourself to exhale any tension out. And now I'd like you to just draw your attention to the position that you've chosen for your hands. Notice how pleasant it feels for your hands to have nothing to do. So often they're so hard working. And now place your palms flat down onto your thighs in a way that keeps your shoulders relaxed and allows you to soften the whole length of your arm. And just get curious about the effect that this hand mudra has on your breathing. What you may notice is that it makes your exhalation a little longer, deeper, or easier. And just enjoy a few soothing breaths with the palms facing downward. Allowing this gesture just to create a feeling of grounding, of stability, And knowing that any point that you can put your hands back to this position, and if you're in a meeting or having a call or a conversation with someone, it can be a really good way just to help to ground ourselves. Keeps our gestures also more calm, less defensive as well. And I'd like you next to turn your palms to face upward and allow the fingertips to curl loosely towards your palms. Notice how this hand gesture changes the sensation of your breathing. You might begin to feel the inhalation seems lighter, longer, or easier. Just savor some smooth breaths here with your palms facing upward. Just imagine that this sense of openness is really bringing in fresh energy and invigorating you, bringing in that really calming, yet energetic feeling here. And again, it's quite an easy gesture to do at any point in time. If you need a little bit of energy, this can be a nice one. Just lastly, bring the thumb and first finger of each of your hand to touch in what's called the Shin Mudra. And just observe how this hand position changes your breathing. It's the one that you typically see when you see people sitting in the kind of lotus position, that typical meditation position. Cross-legged. And you may just feel that this directs your breath into your abdomen and just really encourages diaphragmatic breathing, which is naturally calming and centering. Here for another few breaths, or if you prefer to return to the hand position that really resonates most, whether it be palms facing down or up, or in this final mudra with the thumb and the first finger. And just know that at any point in your day you can return to these hand gestures, which can be really useful. Notice how your body feels. So sometimes life can feel pretty difficult and there's lots of challenging things going on. And this meditation is about focusing on good things. It's called Actually There Are Good Things Too. And Rick Hanson, who's a neuropsychologist, always talks about in his lectures that negative thoughts are like Velcro. They stick fast in our brain. Good thoughts and memories, however, are like Teflon. They slip easily from our memory, just like that. So in this meditation, we're going to deliberately focus on the good in our life so that it can take up a larger space in our consciousness. And I'm to give you a few suggestions just to get you started. But feel free just to add anything that feels right for you from your own life. Or just replace with anything that feels comfortable for you. So if you want to change your position, or if you're seated or lying, you want to change that at the moment. Whatever feels comfortable, you might want to even lie on the sofa. And imagine that you're actually just watching a lovely film inside your head, just by following my words. Just start by remembering any good or inspiring things that have happened to you so far this week. So it might be the sunshine, a nice rainbow. Might have been a leisurely walk. A lady who gave you a friendly wave because you stopped to let her cross the road. A friendly hello from someone in a shop that you went into. The soft rays of sunshine that you felt on your face as you looked up at the sky, and so much more. To begin with, just remember one thing, and everything that was good, beautiful, touching on that particular day or in that particular scenario or event. And just now allow your kind of heart centre just to open and for you to look deep inside and sense that lovely, blissful feeling that you get when you're happy and thankful. What does it feel like? And where do you feel it most clearly in your body? Now just take a little more time and think back as best you can over the last week. Can you manage to remember at least 2 or 3 positive experiences for each day of the last week? Might even notice that the breath has already become a bit calmer and deeper as you recall these positive experiences. Just imagine that it's a bit like a video that's just playing, or a film that's playing in your mind of all these positive experiences. If you're feeling ambitious, you might want to cast your mind back over the last month, the last few months, and just let the positive snapshots just pass by, as if it's a little bit like a cinema reel. Only pause and look at the memories that are lovely and are uplifting, the nice conversation that you had with someone, the little moment of relaxation that you managed to grab in the midst of the chaos. And just try to remember the good times as much as possible. And it may be that you hear words from within you like, thank you, or that was great, or just simply immerse yourself in positive feelings, that kind of happy glow. And just notice how your body feels. And just allow yourself to enjoy this positive, grateful feeling. To move up our body to our throat chakra now. So the colour that is associated, easy for me to say, it's ironic when it's the throat chakra, is blue. And the throat chakra is all about helping us express our true selves, what we stand for, what's important to us, helping us to speak our truth or have a more challenging conversation with someone. Helps us to communicate and really to build bridges with our fellow human beings. But when it's empty or when it's not quite working properly in this area, sometimes you can experience problems with the throat, your mouth, or your thyroid. What I'd like you to do is just imagine that there's a really positive blue light flowing into your throat chakra, your throat energy centre, so it's just all along your throat. Just imagine on the inhale that you're breathing in this blue energy, and on the exhale that you're breathing out again the blue energy, but allowing it to take away anything that isn't serving you, anything that you're storing up that you feel like you haven't been able to say. And just allow it to take any tension away. And just think about how you might want to use that strength of the throat chakra to have that conversation. To even think about how you're talking to yourself as well, because so often people are not as kind to themselves as they are to everyone else. So how could you just bring in a bit of self-compassion here and talk more kindly to yourself? Challenge your thoughts. Ask yourself questions like, is it true? Will this matter in a day, a week, or a month if you're worrying about something? How could I say this in a kind but clear way? What's the worst that could happen, but also what's the best that could happen? And what action could I take? So if you're feeling in a negative space at any point, just imagine that blue energy just flowing into your throat chakra, and then just asking yourself these questions just to help yourself think about how you might want to deal with a situation in a positive way, rather than allowing yourself to go into this negative spiral. So just continue to breathe in this blue energy here. And as we come to the end of our meditation practice, let's take a final deep breath in. Imagine that blue energy just coming into your throat, and on the exhale, just releasing anything that isn't serving you. And when it feels comfortable to do so, just begin to bring awareness back into the room, back into your body, back into your fingers and toes. You might want to wriggle the fingers and toes. You might want to do a really elongated stretch above your head with your hands and your arms. Just that full body stretch, You might want to bring your arms across your body as well. Just bring your attention into the room, and if you haven't opened your eyes already, just gently open your eyes. Huge thank you everyone for joining me today. It's been great to see a few of you joining in for the session today. Hopefully I'll see you at another session very soon, and I will be back next Tuesday. In the meantime, if you've got any questions, comments, please do get in touch. And if not, I will see you at a session very soon. Take care everyone, and thank you as always for your nice kind comments there as well. Thanks Alistair, thanks Duncan, great to have you here. Take care everyone, and see you soon. Bye bye.